morning. Good morning. I'm kind of like in a dead zone right now, as far as the internet signal is concerned. So it might, y'all might get some interruptions. But we're finishing up one of his census cases right now. Then we're gonna head back. When we went a few minutes ago, we tried to find parking. We ended up having to turn around because there was no parking, and then the Hague is flooding from during high tide. So one of the streets was flooded. I would say it was about what 2.5 to 3 feet of water. The way it dipped down, because it dipped down, so it's about 3 feet of water. So our little car is not going to make it through there. And the water was moving at a nice little pace too, so I wouldn't try to go through it anyway with a small car. So my daughter, she sent me a um, flyer for parking areas where we can go and we can park, and they have a shuttle service taking people back there. So I hope that won't be big buses.
Well, if it was, we ain't got to
Yeah,
drive through it.
that's true. So we're gonna go like back now, and we're gonna find one of the parking areas and catch the shuttle over. I'm wearing my little head. I made this last night to cover my edges and stuff because my hair needs to be done. I need my hair twisted. Marissa, Mama needs her hair done.
My hair needs to be done too.
So we're headed over there. And what I brought with me to work on my colorful. Oh, let me change the thing. I got one good eye. This eye, my right eye, still has to have surgery. Having surgery on October the 1st. But this is my good eye now, so I'm one-eyed Petey now instead of being blind Melly Jelly. Yeah. So these are new. These houses are new. Most of them were constructed. You say in 2012.
Yeah, like the 2010s and stuff.
2010s, 2012. Um, so so we're back here he's doing his census thing since we were in the area. So this is what I'm working on. It is a scrap blanket, and I started it with granny squares, with granny stitch, you know, um, and just different stitches in there. And so now it's wide, it's as the center part is as big as I want it to be. So now what I'm doing is I am putting a what do they call it? Uh, the single crochet, double crochet, that stitch, moss stitch. So I'm putting, I think it's called a moss stitch. So I'm putting a moss stitch on the ends to make it go in more of a rectangular shape. And so I've done, and I'm still going to be like scrappy. So I've done like
actually,
one row of double crochet, half double crochet, and then I started the moss stitch. And so there is 4 rows of moss stitch. So I'm almost finished with the row of half double crochet on the other end, and then I'll start the moss stitch. And then after I finish this yellow yarn, I have some of this real pretty. It's showing up like an orange, but it's not. It's like a salmon pink. Not even really pink. What's that color?
Oh, it's actually on here, the Boulevard. That's not the one I was thinking of. What are you talking about? That color?
Yeah, it's not salmon. It's not. Is it a salmon?
It's more of a salmon neon pinkish looking.
Yeah, it's a weird color. I had this much left over from project, so I try to wipe pink projects out of my memory, so I don't even remember what I made with it. But I had this much left, so it's going into the blanket since it is a scrap blanket. And excuse the grass, we need to vacuum the car. We'll get around to it once I get back to work. So Tuesday I have my 1 week follow-up appointment, which is a little over a week, but that's the earliest appointment they had for them, And then, and so they should have my paperwork for going back to work ready, so I can take that and send it to my case manager for my FMLA. And then I'll be back to work on Wednesday, hopefully. And then we go from there. And then after working for 7 days, 8 days, I'll be right back out for my right eye. So either they're gonna use the same. I'm hoping they'll use the same FMLA case number. If not, I have to do a new FMLA case number for the right eye. But now that I know what to expect and we know how fast I heal and everything with my eyes, I won't be out as long, because I'll only have to be out maybe three or 4 days at the most. And I just have to, follow some ground rules of not looking down for long periods of time. I have to adjust my computer screen at work and stuff like that, so I'm not looking down for long periods of time. Hey, Wolf, FX VIP YT, and so now we're headed back over to the Hermitage area. We're trying to find one of the shuttle pickup spots, and we'll be catching the shuttle, and I'll keep y'all along for the ride. So it's a real beautiful day today. It's a slight breeze. As long as the car's moving, it's nice and cool. Very fall-like. But if you're standing still in one spot, it starts to get kind of warm.
Start cooking.
Yeah.
80 degrees.
Yeah, it's 80.
Yeah. That's what the car says.
But left lane closed ahead. Keep right. And it's amazing, 9 days ago, I couldn't see nothing. Everything is a blur. Yeah, I couldn't read nothing. And it was funny to me because when I would go to my doctor appointments and stuff for my eyes, for the cataracts, they would be like, "You didn't drive here today, did you?" And I'll be like, "No, I can't see." They're like, "Whew, thank goodness." I said, "Are you serious? People be trying to drive when they can't see like this?" She said, "You'd be amazed. You would be amazed at people who are trying to see with cataracts worse than yours, and they're trying to drive. And my cataracts are bad. They're bad, Like, in my right eye, it's completely, I have no clear vision in my right eye anymore. Everything is cloudy now. And it's like an oily, this is the best way I can describe it. It's like an oily film. And it's like got this beige tint to it. And it's like the whole eye now. Before, it was like I had a little spot that if I wore, the contact lens, that I could actually see. Not see well enough to read, but it was clear enough to walk around. I could recognize my husband, put it like that. If he walked up to me, I could recognize him. And if I use my magnifying glass, then I could actually read. But this eye now, I can't even read with the magnifying glass because the cataract is completely occluding my vision in this eye now, in the right eye. So I'm like, that's why I'm saying I'm one-eyed Petey now, because I have the surgery on the left eye. So if I had to drive, which I don't want to yet until the other eye is fixed, I could, but I kind of get dizzy a little. Not like dizzy, just unbalanced. That's the best way I can describe it. Because I can't really judge, because of my right eye, I can't really judge, is this it?
No, it's on the other side of the border.
So I
But
can't.
this might have been one of them, maybe.
It was 2 churches, yeah. So I can't really judge distances, so I will be afraid that I might, like you think something is, as they say, objects in mirror are closer than they appear. Something like that. But yeah, the haze is flooding. The river is flooding. Look how high the water is. You can see how high the water is over there, and they got like a little seawall, and it's very high. And so once we get on the bus and we head back over to the other location, then we will then you guys will see what I'm talking about. Once we get to the other location, you'll be able to actually see the flooding. Oh, there's some flooding right there from the river. And it ain't no parking spots at this location. And see, that's what I'm saying, the river. We're not parking in that water. So that's the river coming in. So maybe over here. Huh? Yeah. They got a cone in there. Walk through the bush.
Yep.
And hope the water ain't deeper when we get back. Alright. When you look at the direction she gave for the churches. Alright, so yeah, it's water all through here. The whole thing.
I thought you might have been able to walk on the bush and stuff and not had enough space.
It's even flooded. It must be the sewers flooding now.
Yeah, they probably are. I mean, because that's what happens with this area, because it'll flood out the
Hey Sky Cloud, how you doing? Yeah, so we can't park over here.
Yeah, it'll flood out.
Put my seatbelt back on.
And the sewage drains and stuff won't be able to hold all the water that's coming in, and then it just it doesn't drain, it just sits.
Alright.
Yeah, we can park at your old doctor's office and walk across the street.
Yeah, but that's a bistro. I don't know if I was gonna come back in our car and tell you. Alright, let's switch to if I can see that thing. And the National Public something Larchmont Library.
Larchmont Library, what's the other one?
The WHRO Public Media ODU lot.
Oh, that's down there.
So we're trying to find another parking spot for where the shuttle bus comes. We're headed down towards ODU now. Man, look at that water, man. Oh, the people, the ones that live on the back end. So there's, and most of this is for like is this the king tide? That's why it's so bad? The highest high tide?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. So they have like a king tide in this area where it had like the highest high tide of the year. And that's a nice house.
Yeah. It's for rent though.
And so that's one of the reasons why the flooding is so bad down in this end. Plus, a lot of people don't realize is that a lot of the Ghent area is actually landfill. When they were digging out the dismal swamps, draining the dismal swamps, and creating the canal ways and stuff like that, all of that landfill, the dirt and everything was used to actually create a lot of this land out here. It's not a lot of this was like swampy estuary type land. So the drainage out here isn't good anyway, and so that's why the flooding is so bad out here, because the drainage sucked to begin with. And
basically all of downtown.
Yeah, it's landfill.
Yeah. If I'm not mistaken, I think it's supposed to have been like where Thole Street is. I think that's as far as it was before
they started
dumping all this stuff out. So a lot of this stuff is just like extra.
This is the okay. Oh, because they got the big satellite towers and stuff. So this is the other parking area. They ain't got no signs or nothing say stand here or pick up here. Oh.
We passed right by.
Oh, okay.
Shuttle, something here. I don't know what this says, but
it says reserve, but other people parking here.
Yeah, WHRO.
Yeah.
I don't know.
All right. So this is the WHRO media building. I guess it's what it's the kids in the media training stuff.
No, it's an actual.
It's the actual radio station.
Yeah, it's a TV station.
But they got all this parking right here.
I know, but it has like the same reserve crap on there too. So I am going to the part where it doesn't have it. Since you the one always want me to follow the rules and stuff instead of being an habitual rule breaker.
Good afternoon, Shatika. How you doing? Oh, we trying to park so we can go to the Hermitage. We're gonna catch the shuttle bus over there since we couldn't find no parking. Oh, I forgot to load one up.
No, I wanted it down because I got my computer in here.
Will you put the computer on the seat or something?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And so we're catching the shuttle bus since the parking over there is horrible. It's become so popular, and also I showed y'all the flooding where we tried to park a while ago, and the flooding is all through here, so it's even less parking over there than usual. You need to get them shades. And I'm using the bag that EJ's daughter made me.
Wear a mean dark pair of shades.
I don't know where they're going. Okay. All the people parking in the reserve parking. It'd be funny to come back and see some of their reserve sales be towed away from here. We ain't risking it. So I can't even see the screen. With these shades on, I can't see the screen. Let me flip the screen back over here. That made me think about them old Stuckies.
Mm.
Yeah. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Shuttle here. We got the beach bike.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so we're in the shade. I'm, I'm delicate. So, but I'm wondering if it was them big yellow buses we saw.
Probably is if they using like like the libraries for the one of the stocks and whatever.
Alright, I'm gonna let y'all go. I'll come back later. Save my battery. Thank y'all for stopping by.